Hey guys, my name is Elena, I'm a graphic designer and welcome to my graphic design channel, and today I'm going to show you how to draw that fireplace in Adobe Illustrator. And if you're interested, then keep watching. This is the size of my workspace and these are colors which I'm going to use in my tutorial. And if you want to take a closer look at my design and to download an original vector file with colors and my design, you can do it on my Patreon page. The link will be below this tutorial. And now let's start to draw. Okay guys, my workspace is ready and colors are already in the swatches panel. Let's take for now that violet color and rectangle tool, create their square. Okay, now let's take gradient and radial gradient, and here we need dark violet color and here orange color. Let's move the slider like that. Now let's take that color and rectangle tool, create the rectangle like this. Now let's take violet color, light violet color, better this one, and create here one more rectangle. Now let's take that color and create here one more thin rectangle like that. Now opacity multiply. Now let's select that rectangle and make the copy, move the copy down. Okay, like this. Now let's take light violet color and rectangle tool and create here rectangle like this. Okay, let's take this color and again rectangle tool, create here one more rectangle, take free transform tool and that option and make like this. Okay, now let's take this color and again rectangle tool and create one more rectangle here. Now let's take that violet color and rectangle tool, create one more rectangle here. In that tutorial a lot of rectangles, guys. Move to the center. Now free transform tool, that option, and make here wider. Okay, now let's take light violet color and rectangle tool, create one more rectangle like that. Free transform tool, make that side thinner and this one a little wider. Rotate, put here. Okay, now direct selection tool, select that point and this one and move them down like this. Okay, make the shape a little longer, and I think let's take again direct selection tool and that point a little up. Now move that shape to front. Now select that shape, object, path, offset path, and -7 or -10 will be okay. Okay. Now let's take that color. Now select that shape, copy and paste it twice. One of the copy move down and to the left. Select both copies, Pathfinder, -front and dark violet color. Okay. Now direct selection tool and move that point here and this point like this here. Now we need to select that shapes and now transform reflect vertical copy, move here. Now delete unwanted part and here this one. Create new shadow, copy and paste that shape twice. And now move it like this. Select again both copies and Pathfinder -front. Again, sorry, my mistake. The same -front. Okay. And now direct selection tool and move here. Okay, it's ready. Let's move that shape a little like this and this one the same. Now free transform tool and that option and make the shape here thinner and the same here. Okay. Now let's take that color and rectangle tool. Create here one more rectangle. Make here a little wider with help of free transform tool, like that. Now we need to take light violet color and one more rectangle here. Free transform tool, make here wider. Okay, again that color and again rectangle tool. Create here the rectangle. Let's delete it and let's create one more time here the rectangle like this. Okay, free transform tool and a little wider here, and that color, and let's create here one more rectangle. Let's make here, I think, that shape a little wider. And now one more rectangle. Okay, now it's better. Now let's fix some elements, make here thinner and move all details down. Now let's take that color and pen tool and create here the shadow. Okay, change opacity to multiply and here 50%. Okay, and now let's create here the shadow. Opacity multiply and 50%. And the same here. Multiply 50%. Okay. Now let's take that color and rectangle tool and create here the rectangle like that. Free transform tool and make that side wider. Go to object, path, offset path, -10, maybe better -15, okay. Make here longer, a little, like this. And that shape to front. Now select that shape and make this color. Take that dark violet color and pen tool and create here the shape like this, and the same here. Bring that shape to front. Okay. Now select that shape, copy and paste it, make it smaller. Okay. Let's make it that orange color. Okay. Now one more time copy and paste that shape, make it smaller and move up. Now take this radial gradient and here that color and this one here. Okay, now let's take orange color and pen tool and create here the shape like this and the same here. Okay, let's move that shape to front. Okay guys, let's move on. Now let's create here the shadow. Take that color and rectangle pen tool, sorry, and create the shape like this. Opacity multiply. Take that direct selection tool to round the corner. Okay, round it a little more. Now we need to move the background on the back a little down like this and a little squeeze it. Now let's create the fire. We need orange color and brush tool with that option. Okay, and I'm going to create my fire. You can create your own fire shape so as you want it. I'm going to create pretty easy shape. You can create something more harder. Now let's fix the shape a little with help of smooth tool. Select the shape and smooth tool and smooth it a little. Change stroke to fill. Okay, now I want to round that corner with help of the same smooth tool. Okay, now select the shape, take radial gradient 90 degrees and let's take that color here and that light orange here, move it. Select the shape, move down. Now you need to copy and paste that shape and make it smaller. And copy and paste again that shape and more smaller. And move that color here and this one here. You cannot copy and paste fire shapes. You can create new fire shapes inside the big one, but I make it to make my tutorial move faster. Let's take that color and ellipse tool, create some ellipses with dark orange color. and some with light orange color. Now direct selection tool, move some points like this to make the shapes imperfect, and play with the size of their shapes and their position. Okay, like that. Let's take black color and create the rectangle like this. Move here and hold Alt to make the copy like this, and now Ctrl D as many times as you need copies, and one more rectangle create here, rectangle like that. Now delete unwanted part with help of shape builder tool. Select these two shapes and shape builder tool, delete this part, and this one. Ready. Now let's create here the details. At first, books. Let's take orange color and rectangle tool, create the rectangle like this. And now go to Effect, Warp, Arc Upper, Vertical, and let it be like this. Object, Expand Appearance. Now let's take light color, this one, and rectangle tool, create here the rectangle. One more rectangle, and make the copy. Let's look. It's too long, let's make it shorter. Okay, now copy and paste twice the red shape of the book, one of the copies up. Now select both copies, Pathfinder minus front, and take that color, opacity multiply. Now you need to make some copies of the book. Take that color for the shadow and group the book and make some copies. Hold Alt, make some copies. Okay, and change the colors. Take the direct selection tool, take the color here and that one for this book. Okay, now let's create the gift. Let's take that color and rectangle tool, create here a rectangle, take free transform tool, make that shape that side thinner. Now let's create one more rectangle here, align. Now let's take free transform tool and take that side wider. Now we need to take dark red color and pen tool, create here shape like this. Okay, and one more shape here. Bring to front these two shapes, and now select that and that shape and group them, copy and paste them and send to backward. And move down, take that color, opacity multiply. Okay, now let's play with the shadow. We need to fix it. Let's look closer, ungroup that shadow. Here, let's move the shape like this, and let's fix the shadow here with direct section tool, like that. And change opacity to multiply, and the same here. Okay guys, it's okay that it's imperfect, it's the cartoon style, so here it's looks pretty cute. And delete unwanted parts of the shadow with the help of shape builder tool. Move here the same, delete here the same unwanted shadow. You can move the shadows a little down. Now let's create here the bow. Let's take that color and rectangle tool. Now rotate rectangle like that. Now let's take anchor point tool, hold shift, make the heart. Now direct section tool, select that point and round the corner. Bring that shape to front and move the heart down. Now let's take that color and pen tool and create here the first shape of the bow. Now let's take more dark color and create one more shape. Okay, bring that shape to front, and now this shape to front and this shape to front. Okay, select these two shapes, make them bigger, group and transform reflect vertical copy. And now let's a little play with their bow. Let's rotate it, move it till you'd like the result. Okay, now let's add more details, a light color and rectangle tool, create here the rectangle. and create here one more rectangle. A little up, and now bring the shadow and these parts to front. Okay. Now let's look. Yes, it's pretty cool. And now let's take that light color and rectangle tool. Let's create here the candle. Okay, like that. Now direct selection tool, select these two corners and round them a little. Now let's take that color and rectangle tool, create here the rectangle. Okay, bring that shape to front. And now we need to take orange color and pen tool. And let's create here something like this. Take that point and round the corner. Make the shape longer. Move it, make it smaller like this. Okay, now copy and paste that orange shape, make it smaller, and take orange color. Now copy and paste that shape twice, one of the copies up, select both copies, pathfinder minus front, take that color and opacity multiply, and round the corner with direct selection tool. Okay, and now let's create one more candle. Let's make the copy of that shape, move it up, make it longer. Okay, now we need to copy these shapes and bring them here, that shape to front. Okay, let's move these all shapes without fire to front. Okay, and now let's add here red stripes. Let's take that color and rectangle tool, create the stripe like this, rotate, move here, make 3 copies and align. Now select all and rotate, move like this, group, go to effect, warp, arc and horizontal, and play with the percent. Okay, object, expand appearance, move up, select all elements here and delete unwanted part. Copy and paste the light shape twice, one of the copy up, select both copies, pathfinder minus front, and that color for the shadow, and round the corner here. It's great. Now we need to take white color and ellipse tool, create here the ellipse like that, and opacity overlay, and here 50%. Now copy that and paste that shape and make it smaller. Move those shapes here and create ellipse with radial gradient. And we need to take classical black color. It's color code with 6 zeros. Move here. And now let's add here black color and the orange color here. And now go to opacity, screen, and move the slider like this, put here and make it a little bigger, and the same put here. Now we need to select all these elements, make the copy, and Pathfinder Unite. Okay, put here, and let's take a liner gradient. And now we need to take that color here and I think this one here, or better that one, darker violet better. 90 degrees, move the slider like this, and let's change opacity to overlay. Okay, and 50%. Now it looks more brighter. And copy and paste that light here, make it bigger, and put here. Now let's add some shadows below the fireplace. Let's add here orange color and bring all that shapes to front. And here select that shape, opacity, multiply, and copy and paste that shadow, make it bigger. Now like this, make it shorter and longer. Okay, that shadow is ready. And let's take that color here and transparency 50%. Okay, I like it. And now let's select that shape builder tool, a dark section tool, and bring that point up. Okay guys, that's all. Our fireplace is ready, and hope you like my tutorial. If yes, give me a like and subscribe, and see you in the next tutorials in Adobe Illustrator or in the next videos about graphic design. Bye bye guys. Mwah.